Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. And today we will be taking a look at a no contact reading between you and this person on your mind. And this no contact can be strictly zero contact to very limited contact. And we'll just take a look at the connection and see what's going on with this person at this time. There will be an extended if you are resonating with the pile that you selected, where we'll be taking a look at whether this person will be coming back or what they intend on doing. So unless otherwise the message is different during the pile, we'll see, but that's my intentions anyway for the extended. Take a look at these 4 options to choose from. You could certainly be tapping into your own energy. All right. So sometimes you can find your person in one pile and your energy in another. And sometimes we have blended energies, but coming from one perspective. So just use your own intuition. Don't try to make something fit. The energy should be reflective of what's going on in your connection. Although if it is sounding like something that is a surprise to you, then chances are it is most likely not your connection. All right. So if you are easily triggered, maybe it's not a good time to watch this video because I do intend on reading exactly as I see it. And sometimes no contact can be a little bit of a challenge. All right. So we have for option number 1, the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Option number 2, we have the Radiance Tarot. Option number 3, we have the Notoria Tarot, the Tarot in Light. And for option number 4, we have the Crow Tarot. All right, so I will leave the video like this. Use your intuition to call you into whichever pile, and you can select your pile. The timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. I will see you at your pick. Hi friends, you guys picked pile number 1 with the Mystic Mondays Tarot pack. We're going to be taking a look at the connection on your mind, connection you came here about, and this is a no contact reading, so it could be zero contact to very limited contact between you and this person. And we're going to be taking a look at what's going on with this person on their end. All right, so I don't know what we're going to see, although I do intend on doing an extended here after this this reading if you do resonate, and we'll be taking a look at whether this person intends on coming back, what they intend on doing here in regards to taking action towards you. All right, so if this sounds more like your energy and not your person could certainly be elsewhere. Use your own intuition here to confirm what it is that you probably already know. All right, this shouldn't be a surprise. And like I said during the intro, if you are easily triggered, you might want to not watch this video because I do intend on communicating what I see here, and sometimes no contact could be challenging energies. Okay, so I love you guys very much, and hopefully we can deliver to you the energy of what's going on here. So Spirit, clear and concise message here for beautiful pile number 1 in regards to them and their person, the connection they came here about. What is going on with the other person right now in this period of no contact to limited contact? What exactly is going on? Clear and concise. I'm going to shake this energy because it's not feeling right. Okay, so thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy. Spirit, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. Thank you so much. All right, we have the 10 of Cups. I'm going to read them as they come out in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the 3 of Swords. All right, why is this 10 of Cups in reverse here, Spirit? we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. Why is the Two of Pentacles in reverse here, Spirit? We have the Six of Pentacles, and then finally, why is this Three of Swords here? We have the Emperor in reverse. I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well. Justice at the bottom of the deck, that's Libra energy. And I do read the bottom of the deck generally in the upright, although I intend on reading energy, so it doesn't necessarily mean that the energy is coming through as upright justice. Okay, so Spirit, clear and concise message here. What's going on with the person for pile 1? We have card number 9, Deep Heart, Believe in Divine Destiny. Okay, that's pretty powerful. We have the Fates, talk about destiny here, card 17, or the number 8. And we'll pull 2 of these. What's going on with pile number 1's person here, spirits? We have the predictions of growth, and we have slimy. Okay. Just give me a second to tap into this energy. Move these cards out of the way. Okay. This could be your energy, okay? If it's your energy, your person's elsewhere. But the energy I'm tapped into here is somebody who is feeling really stuck, and I feel a sense of disappointment here because I feel as though this person sees there being a potential of a 10 of Cups in this connection, which is the ultimate sort of relationship, to people coming together to build a family, ultimate happiness. But I do feel like this person feels stuck, and I feel like this person feels stuck because of the other person, is kind of what I'm picking up here. So as we know, we cannot be sort of stuck unless we allow ourselves to buy into the fact that we are stuck because of a set of circumstances or because of someone else's actions. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here, is like the person here who I'm tapped into understands there to be a connection, but feels as though there's nothing they're able to do here for themselves. So I feel there is some disappointment here. And I do feel like this person feels like they might have carried the bulk of this sort of burden, and they see the other person as maybe not being able to come forward or express themselves or show themselves to this person. So somebody's withholding emotions, and it makes the other person feel very stuck. So I do feel like this person wants things to move forward. I feel like this person is still desiring this connection, is still passionately wanting to progress, but is feeling like they are at the mercy of someone here who is not showing up, who's not prioritizing this connection. And I feel like this person is still in an energy of giving to this connection. So I don't know, I feel this is your energy, but like I said, I'm trying to read it here as it is your person, but I feel like this person is wanting to continue to invest, continue to give to a lopsided sort of connection here that isn't prioritizing them. There's a lot of pain here with the Three of Swords. And I do feel as though there is some sadness, some separation here going on, because I feel like this person feels like they're unable to do anything about this separation and this pain. Like they're at the mercy of the other person. They want to restore balance. They want to give to this connection. They want to realize the potential that they can have here, but they feel as though the other person is just not engaged, is not prioritizing, and has not stood up here in this connection to take ownership or claim of this, or even come forward with expressing their emotions. So we have Aries energy, and then we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, like this is a balance card, but it's kind of imbalanced because it's in the reverse here, because I feel like someone's not prioritizing, and I do feel like someone is constantly kind of giving and trying to find a sense of balance here. Six of Cups is my soulmates card. And we have the Two Cups kind of highlighted here in the middle, which is an equal give and take, but I feel like one person is showing disinterest with the Four Cups on the corners here, because they have not expressed themselves, and they are showing up as a reverse Emperor, which could be someone who is in ego, maybe slightly immature or trying to have their way, or maybe they're controlling in some way, but they're also not taking sort of the power in their own hands to step up in this connection. So I feel like this person I'm tapped into, like I said, which could certainly be you, feels that there is something destined about this connection with this Six of Cups, with this divine destiny and the fates. This is all talking about fated connection. I'm even getting Wheel of Fortune from this. So I feel like there is something fated, definitely, and that there is a future potential here that hasn't been realized yet, that I do feel is kind of in the works, but it's difficult when you're in a period of separation and you're not seeing it. So this person could certainly be feeling really, really stuck. Okay, like if they move on, knowing that this is a fated connection, it's like, how do they move on, and how do they give to a connection when it's one-sided? And I feel as though this person has been giving to this connection, but the other person has not prioritized them. So I do feel like maybe this has been a hot and cold type connection, and the person who is distant here, who is not expressive of emotions, has been sort of coming in hot and then potentially just, yeah, hot and then cold is kind of what I'm picking up. And maybe it's not allowing it to get any deeper than maybe physical, or just keeping things kind of surface in order for this person to not have to step into some sort of more of a mature, committed type energy, right? So the Knight of Wands is kind of player energy, somebody who isn't committing, who is just kind of showing up here with no skin in the game, so to speak. So there is a level of the person who I'm reading here, seeing the other person is maybe using them in some way with this slimy. It's like this person comes around when they want to engage, but they're unable to invest here in a practical way or prioritize and not express their emotions. So this is how they're seeing the other person. So it's not sitting well with this person specifically, because they have this sense of some sort of fated connection here, but this person is being difficult, is not standing in honor, is kind of what I feel here. Okay, but there's a deep soulmate type love here that I'm feeling. I'm going to pull another layer here, because I feel that was very quick and that was very surface, and it could certainly, like I said, be your energy. But there's always a reason why we see these things, and maybe there's something here you're needing to know. So let's ask Spirit. First, let me thank Spirit for this clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. What is their person feeling right now in this no contact? What's going on with this person that we just tapped into? What are they doing here in this no contact? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands showing up yet again. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Why is this Seven of Pentacles here, Spirit? We have the Six of Swords. We have the Temperance in reverse. Why is this Seven of Cups here? We have the Star. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And finally, why is this Eight of Pentacles here? We have the Two of Pentacles coming up again in reverse. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this person, yeah, I do feel it is your energy, but I'm going to continue reading it the same way so I don't cause confusion. But I feel like this person has felt like they've been investing, watering, nurturing this connection, giving, and it does feel very one-sided, and like there hasn't been any sort of results here in their effort. So I feel like this person wants to move away from this type of an energy. They don't want the imbalance. They're trying to heal. So I feel like this person is reflecting, is going inwards, is really taking a look at how they've been investing and giving into a one-sided connection. There's a lot of confusion here because I feel like part of them understands that this connection is fated and there is something that's supposed to realize here to its full potential, although there's been nothing but confusion. So they're trying to unconfuse themselves. They're trying to get clear. They're trying to get out of maybe a fantasy type thinking, because the Ten of Cups is definitely an idolizing a connection. And it could sometimes represent like a fantasy type connection. And the Seven of Swords is fantasy as well. So maybe this person had their head in the clouds, was, I do feel, maybe quite, you know, obsessing over this connection in some way. But I feel like this person does have some hope, some desire for a future potential here. Their hope is alive here. I feel like the hope still exists, but this is what causes the confusion, because I don't think this person wants to stay in hope. In fact, the Eight of Swords feels very limiting. This person wants to get away from mental strife here, because I feel it's been very heavy and burdensome, this mindset that they've been in. It's like knowing one thing and then realizing something else and having to act in this real world is contradictory to how they're feeling or what they intuitively know. So both these cards are talking about healing, and the Hermit is about going inwards and really reflecting and looking at self and what self wants. So I feel like this person is doing some soul searching and really taking a look at the reality, or trying to find the reality in this situation, despite what they might intuitively know is like a fated connection here. And so I feel like this person's working on trying to let go of what they need to, but they're finding it very difficult to let go of this connection, because in a way, I feel like this person feels if they let go, then there could be, you know, hope lost here of some future dream, desire that they've seen, a vision that they had of the future here. So how do they let go energetically? Because I do feel obviously there's a separation going on here, but there's like an understanding that they need to disconnect and let go. So I feel like this person is actually working on themselves. I feel like this person is working diligently on understanding something about how they've been, understanding things have been imbalanced, understanding they need to heal, understanding that they might need to let go, and trying to figure out what they need to do and engage in order to do this. So this person could be focused on work. They could be focused on their career. This is, now I keep getting a very heavy energy, and this must be a new subscriber here. It's been coming through in my last few readings. Someone's very artistic. See paintbrushes here, and I kept seeing that in yesterday's reading. I feel like someone here paints, is an artist, or at least maybe they create something with their hands. Could be literally, like I said, painting or writing, or some artistic endeavor. This person could be focused on that, because I do feel like this person feels is very lopsided. I'm getting a faded from this as well, like a forever sort of connection here, because I do feel energetically there's a tie here. And so this person feels stuck. Like I said, like this Nine of Wands is about someone who isn't giving up, but it's also about the wounded warrior who's gone through battle and isn't quite sure how to proceed. So they have one more wand left, and it's like, do I give up and throw in the towel, or do I go in again, you know, and then carry this heavy burden of the Ten of Wands? Because from the 9 we go to the 10, and then eventually it just collapses, and there's an ending here. So I feel like this person is not quite over this connection, but there is a heavy energy here of not wanting to be in the same energy and really trying to break out of what has been very heavy for them. So I feel like this person is very resilient. I also feel like this person really wants to fight for this connection however they can. So I feel like the shift here is fighting for the connection in a way of doing what's best is releasing any sort of attachment they have to their person in some way or their idea here, but still hanging on to hope in some way and really reflecting here on what they can do with themselves so that they can not stay in some sort of mental prison. And that's the pain, because it's kind of a conundrum here, right? The pain, the Three of Swords, very painful. This person feels like if they let go, they're going to be separated from the person that they love, that they feel very connected to, and that's harsh. Okay, so I'm going to pull some of these oracles just to kind of wrap up this person's energy, and then, well, I do feel this is your energy, but we'll go into the extended to see, you know, what's this person's, I guess, next move here. If this is yours, then maybe there'll be some guidance in there, or there could be some information in regards to where this connection is headed, based on where the energy's sitting. So we'll kind of look at the future, what's to come here for the future for this connection in the extended reading. So Spirit, clear and concise right now in regards to pile 1, this person I'm tapped into here. How are they feeling right now? How are they feeling in this period of no separation? Thank you, Spirits. Anything I am missing, need to communicate back to pile 1. Strength. I'm going to read them as they come out. All right. Because I'm just going to more read the energy because it is in reverse. We have illumination. That's what this one is here. Sweetness in reverse. Consciousness, that's that Hermit. And we have confidence. So I feel like all of these, except for consciousness, is in reverse because this is exactly the energy I was picking up. This person understands something on a logical level, okay? But sometimes our heart and our mind is at odds because our heart knows something, our intuition knows something. And when we know something that isn't visible, it's like a knowing, and it's as true as anything can be. So when it contradicts what we're seeing in front of us, it makes for a very challenging sort of conundrum, right? It's like if this person feels like this connection is faded, and I'm seeing lots of stars here, Aquarius energy. I don't know if I read the signs. So we have Aquarius coming through quite strong. And Sagittarius with the Temperance here, and Virgo. So this person does understand, okay? So I feel like if this is you, Spirit wants you to know you are understanding something very correct here, okay? So it's kind of validating that if you do feel this is faded, then Spirit is saying yes, okay? Which might be triggering because you're like, well, what's the point of this? The point of this is that there is soul growth and lessons here that need to be learned. And there is a need to trust in the universe. And also the lesson here would be to do what is best for self, which is generally the lessons in these types of connections, which is how do we support ourselves and give ourselves self-love, where we no longer put ourselves in a situation where we feel secondary, okay? That's all about self-worth, self-love, and doing what's kind of right, even though it might be very, very painful, okay? So everything's kind of upside down because I think this person is on their way to that exact lesson. It's like they're getting clear about this because it was confusing. It is very muddled. It is very, like I said, a conundrum is what I keep hearing, because it's like, damned if you stay. It's painful because it's very lopsided and one-sided, and this person is at their breaking point and they feel like the other person is not engaged, does not have skin in the game, keeps hurting them, okay? But this person has a strength about them, but they need to find the courage in order to do what's the right thing here for them. So I feel this person is taking time to get very clear about this, and it causes lots of pain because I feel there is a deep, deep, deep soul love here, okay? And I feel it causes Three of Swords when this person has to fully understand that they got to detach, because there's an understanding here. They're very aware of what it is that they need to do. And I feel like this person might be lacking the full confidence here in their ability to do this, because I think this person might have taken a confidence blow in this connection where someone who was just not showing up for them. So this person isn't aware of what they deserve, isn't aware of standing in their power. Okay, this is the Emperor in reverse too, which I was feeling was the other person, and also slash your energy, because I felt like you felt, I'm saying you. Oh, Linda, keep it together. This energy that I'm picking up, I read as kind of the Emperor in reverse, and also the other person as the Emperor in reverse. Like someone wasn't showing up. But the person here who felt very stuck in Eight of Swords was in an energy here of feeling like there's nothing they can do, right? So there is a lot they can do. Maybe they can't make up their mind for the other person, but in a way they can shift energy. But it does take having to not only understand it, but understand it, right? Because we might see something and know what we have to do, but then doing it is the experience, and that is where we find the strength and the confidence here within self to know, no, not only do I just say I'm worthy and deserve a balanced relationship, I am going to show myself that I am worthy and deserving of a balanced relationship, even if it means letting go of someone I've been really hanging on to here, very stuck on. Okay, I feel is very stuck on this person because you know something very strongly. It's very difficult here, and especially because this slimy is coming through. So I feel like you, I keep saying you, I swear to God, this is your energy. This person feels like the other person is like just one, I'm getting hard to hang on to, okay? Very like coming and going is what I'm getting from the slimy. It's like you can't hold them down. You can't get them to commit. You can't get them to express how they feel. They're kind of, like I said, it's a slimy energy, and I can't help but feel this person feels kind of used. And they're kind of under the veil of seeing, you know, some, what's happening, but also understanding a truth here, which is that this person isn't being authentic, that this person might be running, that this person is hard to admit truths because they're running from themselves. So there's nothing that this person is able to do, okay, when it comes to getting someone else to do something. All they can do is control themselves. So I feel like that's what this person is looking at doing, controlling themselves, looking at what they need to let go of, okay, what they need to release. And I do feel like it does involve, like, I feel like there is an understanding, but there's still some mindset here that needs a little bit of tweaking, okay. And I feel like this person, if they are distracted, keeping themselves busy in some way, there might be a need to just look a little bit deeper here as to giving themselves a little bit more, because I feel like this person might feel like, I don't know, there's a waiting sort of energy, or like they're not deserving of something just yet. So they're kind of missing out on something here. Seven of Wands in reverse. That's this card, because this card, like I said, it could be giving up. Like it could be somebody who is ready to throw in the towel. And this is what this is. It's like someone who's just given up, who's not going to fight anymore for something. So I think this is like, you're in this, damn it, I'm sorry. This person is in this transition period where they are considering throwing in the towel, giving up on this connection in order to choose self, which is the right thing that they're supposed to be doing here anyway. But it's one thing to understand it and one thing to do it. That's what this person is going through here in this period of separation, okay? So what we're going to look at is what's going to happen next in this connection at the extended. Whether this person will be back is kind of what my intention was, but I mean, I feel like this person has made themselves available, but there's nothing really that they're able to do to come back. So this pile will be most likely just taking a look at, you know, how's this person kind of going to shift? What's the future hold here for this person? Do we see any other energies coming through here? Is there going to be communication coming in for this person from the other person and that sort of thing? Okay, so I love you guys very, very much. I hope this resonated. If this was mostly your energy, sorry, I'm slurring my words. If this was mostly your energy, your person could be in another pile, okay? I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hi friends, you guys picked the Radiant Tarot for your pick. We are looking at the person you came here about in this period of no contact or limited contact. So you could be having absolutely no contact with this person to very restricted or minimal contact. And we're looking at what is your person sort of going through here on their end. What are they feeling? What are their thoughts? And kind of like what's going on with this person since you've been in no contact. And there is going to be an extended here. if you resonate with this, all right, and my intentions is to look at whether this person intends on coming back, okay, like what the future holds here for this connection, what's their next move or action. Obviously, depending on this reading, it might be something different, but that is my intention. So we'll see how this sits with you guys. We'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so much. Now, if this sounds more like your energy, then your person could be elsewhere, okay? And I did set a trigger warning. And I don't always do this, but sometimes there is one pile here that's the trigger, okay? So if there is something here that's triggering, I do apologize. If you're not ready to hear the truth, then it may not be your reading. So watch this when you are in the mood to understand what it's coming through here, okay? But I do intend on delivering what I see. So Spirit, clear and concise here, a message for beautiful pile 2. What's going on with their person in this no contact situation? Okay, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have, I'm feeling very strong divine masculine energy here. 2 of Pentacles. We have the Star, Aquarius energy in reverse. I am going to read them as they come out. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands. Why is this 2 of Pentacles here, Spirit? Why is this 2 of Pentacles here? We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Spirit is saying pile 4 might be related. I have not even touched 4 yet, but that's what Spirit just said. So if you are pulled to 4, that could definitely be a reason, okay? 9 of Pentacles. And or 9 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. And bottom of the deck energy, we have the Tower. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse, although we will be just picking up energy. So I'll put that there. I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. What's going on here? We have In Between Worlds with card 55. Okay, we have the One Who Hides the Sun. Interesting that the lion is standing right in front of the sun, which is a feline, and we have the cat blocking the sun here as well. Interesting. All right, and we also have the Star, which is the star here as well, represented. Star is Aquarius energy, and we have the cornucopia. Where do I put this? I'm going to put it here because I'm going to pull some more. Hopefully you guys can see that. 31, 8, and 55. 8 is the Strength card in the tarot, which I'm getting a lot from this Lion card. Very strong energy coming from this King of Wands. All right, Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile number 2. What's going on with their person in this no contact? We have No Place Like Home, card 50. Okay, and one more. We have 25 with Remorseful Heart, Forgive, and Move Ahead. Okay, let me just see how I'm in frame here. Okay, just give me a little bit to tap into this energy. I'm going to move these over. Okay. This message is coming through very strong. This person they're going through a tower moment. It's a realization here of something, and it is that they have not been in truth. Because I think this person might have believed something at one point in time, okay, or wanted to believe some sort of an illusion, or they were telling themselves something, okay, because the tower is all about when we are living in some sort of lie, and then there's an epiphany or a realization of something, and then everything that is false, that has been built on falsities, crumbles. So I feel like what the crumbling is happening here is this person is understanding that they weren't in their truth. And so this is firing up this person. I feel like this person really wants to take action here, okay? And I feel like this person wants to fight for this connection. I feel like this person wants to no longer be in whatever energy that they were in, which could have been somebody who was, I feel, fairly stubborn, and it could have been somebody who was very much wanting to go it alone, hyper independent in some way, very protective of themselves and their energy and potentially their freedom, and maybe they got spooked by this connection very easily. I feel like this person was not prioritizing this connection, was not choosing this connection at some point in time. And so I feel like what's happened is this person lost hope in the fact that they could have access to you in some way. So this person is understanding that the separation is causing there to be a real look at what they're missing out on, that the hope of having a future here with you could be gone forever in some way because they didn't choose this connection. They didn't prioritize. So this person might have gave up on fighting for this connection at one point, or standing strong, or even pursuing this connection. So they're having to really sit with this energy that it was on them, that they didn't stand strong for this connection, that they didn't choose, that they didn't prioritize, and that they do see here a future in this connection, and they want things to get better. I feel like this person feels like they were their worst enemy. They got in the way of their happiness. This person has not yet reached out to you, okay, I don't feel, but they're intending on doing this because they want a new beginning here, because I feel like this person feels as though you were a safe place for them, although this person feels like they are kind of floating right now, not really committing themselves to what they thought maybe it was that they wanted. There's a sense of safety and a sense of being at home when it comes to this connection that this person is missing out on and feeling very sad about it. So I feel like this person feels sad about how they showed up. This person does feel a lot of sadness and regret for the fact that they did not fight for this connection. And so right now they're transitioning because I feel like the tower hit them pretty hard. So I feel like this person might be kind of not quite sure how to act, but is prepared to do so, but is working on the part of them that they're needing to release and detach from, which is that understanding of some sort of, I don't know, going it alone or doing it themselves. But I feel like this person wants to come forward very quickly here with this Knight of Wands. They want to come in and communicate and express their desire to be in this connection or to fight for this connection. I feel like this person is going through a realization of how sad they feel being separated from someone who made them feel like home or made them feel safe. Okay, so I feel like this person feels like they're working through this. They're wanting to come forward, they're wanting to reach out, they're wanting to express themselves, they're wanting to get out of this sad state. They're seeing the abundance here in this connection that they might have not have seen before, and so they want that again for themselves. I think this person absolutely sees it, and maybe they've always kind of known but didn't really see it. So I feel like there's something that they're actually seeing, and what's very clear to them is how they got in their own way of happiness, how they got in their own way by not being very clear and certain about this connection. So the fact that the star here is crying, teardrops here from the star, and we see the star in reverse, which is the losing hope. I feel like the hope here of a future potential is kind of dwindling away the further this person stands in between them and their happiness here. So I keep seeing, like I said, the lion, the cat. I don't know, like this person might like cats in some way. Maybe there's something about this person that's like cat-like. So it's like I was getting that hyper-independence coming through again. It's like somebody who might be inconsistent with their affection. They come and go, and they're not really committal because they just want to, I don't know, like do their thing. you know, but even with this no place like home, it's like a transient energy where this house doesn't look stationary. It's kind of floating in the wind here. So this person wasn't able to plant roots in this connection, wasn't able to ground this connection in any way. So it's kind of up in the air right now. So I still feel it's up in the air. I don't know how this person intends on, you know, long game. I don't see long game just yet. I see a transition from I'm losing hope because pile number 2 is out of reach. Maybe you've made yourself, you know, really detached energetically here from this person. So they see that any hope that they have for a future is going to be gone unless they choose this connection, unless they absolutely step forward here and start moving things in the right direction. The dice here says 12. The 12th house is all about endings, healing, closure, spirituality, karma. Okay, so this is the karma card here. I feel like, and subconscious is also in the 12th house. So I do feel as though definitely an ending. I mean, we're doing the no contact, but the ending that's happened between you and this person has caused them to understand something about themselves on a subconscious level. That's rocked their foundation. Okay, and I feel as though it's karma because I feel like there was a lesson here to be learned, because this is the only way they were going to see their subconscious actions of maybe why they were acting in some sort of hyper independent way, that they were dependent on how they were. So they were maybe dependent on being free in some way, but it was causing a lack of freedom for this person. So I do feel like this person is quite I don't know, like I do sense an ego on this person. Okay, so maybe they were having to look at their ego self. But I feel like this person is action orientated. Like this person is a go-getter. Like if they want something, they're going to do it. I can't help but see the lion with the wand, and we see the lion with the wand here. The wand is the Ace of Wands, which is all about inspired action. So I do feel like this person, you know, is the type of person that's going to do what they're inspired to do. And I feel like their priorities were probably not in this connection at one point, because there was a lie to self. There was maybe an understanding of something here that didn't get acted on, a truth that didn't get acted on, and all it did was cause pain. So now the realization is, like because I got in my own way, denying some sort of truth, now all I caused is pain here, and I'm in some sort of weird energy. So I feel this person wants to come forward with this Knight of Wands. They want to attain this abundance here that they see in this connection. Okay, so I'm going to do another layer here of this person, because I did so with pile number 1, and see what we see. All right, spirits, thank you so much for this message for pile number 2. Can we get a deeper layer as to what's going on with pile number 2's person in this period of no contact? What are their thoughts? What are their feelings? What's going on with this person right here, right now, in this period of no contact? Thank you so much, spirits. All right, we got the 4 of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands coming out again in reverse. Heavy Leo energy coming through. Lots of passion here, I see. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically Leo. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, why is this 4 of Cups here, Spirit? We have the 3 of Pentacles. Nice. All right, why is this 9 of Wands here? In reverse, we have the 9 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the 6 of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the 2 of Swords. Okay, so this is the same energy. 7 of Wands at the bottom, showing up again. 7 of Wands. This is fighting for what you believe in, standing your ground, being in a position to speak your truth in some way or fight for what you want. So I feel like this person was not fighting for this connection at some point, and I feel like there's been a turnaround because of the Tower, or this person was maybe rejecting you, the cup that was being offered. It's like this lack mindset here with the Four of Cups. It's like looking at what's not working, being despondent, not into it, rejecting, looking at what's not working, that sort of an energy that I feel like this person's been in. So I feel like the contrast here is going from this to now wanting to collaborate, wanting to work together, wanting to create something here that they couldn't create on their own by being that hyper independent sort of energy. Because I feel like this person has some sort of selfish way about them. It's kind of what I'm picking up from the lion, which is, you know, a lion is kind of a little bit of a, I don't know, more of an independent type creature here, where I feel like it has to look out for itself in some way. So maybe there's something about this person's subconscious way of having to only care about self in some way, because we saw the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and now I see the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is all about self-satisfaction, okay? Being satisfied, emotionally satisfied with oneself. So I feel like this person has been more self-focused by seeing both of these nines. But the fact that I see two doves here getting in the middle of this Nine of Cups, I feel like what has once been a solo type thing is now morphing into, how do I allow pile number 2 into my world of being single or solid or depending on myself. I feel like this person wants to include you in their vision of self, but it's interesting that we still see the Nine of Cups and not the Ten of Cups. So I'm kind of getting a, how can I maintain what it is that's important to me, that I built on that tower, that some of it was built on falsities, and I feel like subconsciously, because I feel like this person might have a lack mindset. So instead of resolving that and coming with a Ten of Cups, how do I work with what's there without painfully having to detach from maybe a mindset that is not doing me justice, and reach out to pile number 2 and include them in my happiness so I could be happy again with pile number 2. So it is still one-sided. It's not like, how can I make pile 2 happy? You know, what's going to make pile 2 happy? It's like, how can I make myself happy and still maintain my, I don't know, like, I mean, yes, autonomy is important. From, you know, when you're in a connection, you don't want to be completely, totally interwoven where you don't have a sense of independence and autonomy. However, we cannot bring our toxic understanding of what it means to be emotionally happy because of an understanding of something that we have, and then expect to bring someone into our world without changing certain parts of ourselves, as long as we're happy and that person kind of stays with us. That's kind of what I'm picking up. And so I don't know, okay, but I do feel like this person wants to build something and work with you. Like they actually want to cooperate now with you in some way, okay? But I feel like it's the stronger thing is wanting to emotionally make themselves happy, because I feel like this person feels like they were losing hope here in this connection moving forward. So this person's hit that breaking point we saw with the Tower, and the Ten of Wands is obviously that final thing that happens where it just collapses the structure because it's too heavy and it's a burden we can't carry no more. It's just too heavy. We can't carry no more. Although this is one of the cleanest Ten of Wands, because I feel like this person is at the stage of still something is in denial in some way. Okay, so the Tower fell. They see there as being a realization, but the realization, I feel, is coming with a still trying to weave in what wasn't working in some way, to have, I don't know, like their cake and eat it too in some way. You know, it's like, because I feel like this is still clean, or it's like I still want to be able to, I don't know, carry this in some way. And so I'm going to work with what wasn't working so much, but do it differently. It's kind of what I feel. And I don't know how else to explain it. Like, this isn't like, you know, the wands that just explode everywhere. And it's like, you can no longer be in that same structure and you got to change it up completely. It's like, I feel like this person is going to say, okay, let me still kind of do something here that wasn't working, but now incorporate something else that I can get my person back. Of maybe I was being stubborn or not seeing. Okay, so just be weary of that whole thing. And we go 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this is a in-between world. It's like going from maybe where they were defensive, guarded, not quite sure here, to now it's like, okay, yeah, I want to work with pile 2, and it's like, but I'm still not sure about how I'm going to let go of certain things that I need to let go of. But I feel like this person is wanting to be upfront, because I feel they were being very self-serving with this 7 of Swords, maybe not coming forward with full truths here to you in regards to their intentions or what they wanted here in this connection. So I feel like this person is wanting to come forward to be more transparent. And I am getting for some of you guys, this person is wanting to come forward, maybe potentially with some apology. We'll look at the extended to see if this person does come forward. But I do sense here that there is an intention on having a communication with you. Okay, so I feel like this is kind of where this person's at. It's like they can go down 2 roads sort of thing here, but they're contemplating with this Page of Swords, like which road that they want to go down. And they see you as someone here who's laid firm boundaries, who is very certain. And I feel like they see you as someone who has transformed from maybe what they knew you to be. So maybe you haven't always been firm. Maybe you haven't always been in your truth. Maybe you haven't always been in your power. Maybe you haven't always been as, firm and commanding some sort of understanding and respect, because I see a lot of butterflies here, which is someone who has transformed into someone who is full of boundaries here, or who is very certain. And they see you here as this soulmate with this 6 of Cups. This is soulmate energy. This is a very innocent, loving energy. So they do see a soul connection here to you. And I feel like this person is nostalgic, thinking about you, thinking about the past history that they had with you. But I also feel as though you're not allowing any of your memories in regards to this person and this connection impact your boundaries and what it is that you want. So I think this person understands this, that no matter what sort of feelings you have here, it's not going to get in the way of your truth, of what you understand with this connection. So I do feel like this person wants to make amends. I feel this is the reconciliation card. I was getting that from this, and even from this, believe it or not, although I think this person is trying to sort through what it is that they're having to do here in order to find reconciliation. So lots of slow moving energy here with this Page of Pentacles, and the fact that this this Knight of Pentacles, and the fact that the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. It's kind of opposite energies. This is moving forward slowly, and this is not moving and not chasing up an opportunity. So what I'm getting is, like, again, the 2 options here. It's like this person is contemplating, like, if I move forward here, I'm going to have to understand the deep roots here of the significance of what needs to happen here in order for there to be something grounded and practical. I can't just offer something with no substantial weight. Like it has to be grounded in some rooted thing. So how are they going to get there? It's like they have to understand what they want for the future potential I keep seeing. So I think this person is really looking at the future. Okay, like, what's the growth in this connection? If they do step forward here, there has to be an understanding of what the game plan is. And I feel that's where this person's kind of sitting right now. 2 of Swords. They haven't communicated it, and they're not quite sure what that future looks like, because like I said, it's like they know they want you included, but it's like by doing this, they're going to have to acknowledge and address a part of them that was the issue in the first place, or else it just keeps resurfacing here. So it's like, instead of addressing it, it's like this person's trying not to right now, or like they're like sitting indecisive, like they want their cake and eat it too, like I see, right? And then the 2 roads here, the 2 swords, it's like they're not quite sure here how to move forward, because it's going to require them to action something that I think they're trying not to action yet. Again, getting in their own way here. Okay, so under that, we have the King of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is commitment. This is father energy. This is the roots, again, the solid energy. So I feel like your person could certainly be a very, sort of solid King of Pentacles type person, but I feel like they have not done this role in a while, because I feel like they're very fiery. Like, we're seeing a lot of this sort of fire, Aries energy, Leo energy I was picking up. Could be Aries, Sag, but mostly it was Leo, okay? And if that's not their sign, it's like this person is fiery. And it's like, I feel this hyper independence, like doing things alone, like being very fiery, not considering other people, and being committed and being kind of more rooted in long-term grounded sort of energies. It's more of self-serving, what can I gain for self, and that sort of an energy. So it's been challenging, okay? But I do feel like this person is wanting to change how they've been engaging with you, work with you however they can work with you, but they're sorting through that sort of selfish side, I feel here. And maybe they haven't seen it as selfish so much because it's been their survival of how they are, right? But it is kind of a misunderstanding here, because I feel they have to be a certain way because that's them, although they're identifying with a part of their ego, because that isn't them. And there is a way to be autonomous and independent in this connection and working together, rather than, I don't know, it's like, I don't know that this person understands what a connection is so much as they feel like they might have to lose some part of them, or it's like this or that. That's why I'm getting these two roads. It's like this or that. Like, it can't be working together to find some middle ground. It's like, I have to include this person in that dysfunctional world that I've built, that I understand to be myself. And if you're not wanting a part of that dysfunctional world, it's like, of course you're not going to want to just be there for the sake of being there. There has to be a win-win 10 of cups, not a 9 of cups. So I hope I'm making sense here. Let me pull this person's feelings with these oracle cards. Spirit, thank you so much. Clear and concise message here for pile number 2. How is their person feeling right here, right now in this connection? Thank you so much. We have illumination. We have consciousness. I'm going to leave them all as they come out. We have death. We have mystery in reverse. And I'm feeling this one right here. We have rejection. Okay, so it is a mixed bag. Like, I do feel this person understands that you make them very happy. And there has been a clarity about something. And that's what happened when we see the Tower, because I feel like there brought some illumination. It's like, oh, I do understand how happy I am around pile number 2. I do want to be emotionally happy here with pile 2. I do want to work with pile number 2. That they know, okay? So there's certainty. But they get in their own way, okay? They're getting in their own way. The one who hides the sun. Leo energy coming through very strong again, divine masculine energy. So I feel like what it is this person with the consciousness in reverse is like they're still acting out of subconscious, because I feel like their understanding of something, of self, of independence and autonomy is ass backwards in some way, okay? It is ego-based because they're not understanding something here. And it's coming from subconscious energy, which is, you know, the runner energy, where we might feel like we need to, I don't know, not allow ourselves to go there in some way because we might become attached in some way, or there is some sort of, I don't know, like subconscious ego conditioning that this person is stuck in. That's what I was trying to pick up. I don't know if I'm wording this right, but it's like that's where their action's driving from and has been driving from. And that's what the problem is. So I feel like something's going to keep resurfacing here until they see this clearly. But I don't think this person sees it as a problem, sees their mindset or their understanding of wanting some sort of freedom, independence as a problem, which wanting freedom, independence isn't a problem within itself. But how this person thinks they go about getting freedom and independence here by avoiding connection, or that a connection won't allow for that, is a misconception of the subconscious mind. There needs to be a shift here. Spiritually, this person needs to go through some sort of spiritual understanding of self and connection on a deep level that doesn't stem from egos and conditionings, okay? So I do feel like there is... there was a Tower, so there is a shift, there is a change here, but I feel like, because death is all about clearing the things that no longer serve in order for there to be a shift and a change and a transformation of the new. I don't know that this person is so much, has let go of those things. I feel they need to, but what I feel has happened is you have gone through a transformation. You are showing up as this butterfly, person who's transformed. So this connection can't be the same. So there is a death here of this connection. Okay. However it was, it can no longer be the same. So there's death of this connection because now it's the new. And so this person has to embrace whatever is new here. And that means addressing whatever's going on subconsciously. This is giving me High Priestess with the mystery. And it is in reverse because I feel like intuitively this person has been ignoring what they were supposed to be doing here, okay? They haven't been engaging in this connection in a way that is in line with their true sort of understanding of what this connection is. They've been covering it up with, again, like conditioning, understandings, ideologies of sorts, okay? So I feel like this person does feel rejected. I mean, that's coming through as remorseful hearts. And like I was telling you, they were feeling sad. They were looking back on like, okay, my safe place now is no longer around because pile number 2 is laid some boundary. And you might have said something to this person that was hurtful, you know, to them. It might have been a truth. I feel it was a truth, but it was hurtful. It made them feel kind of rejected in some way. And I feel like this person did also reject you in some way here by not choosing to engage. So there was rejection. And I feel like this is the biggest driver here for the person that I'm tapped into with the star in reverse and the tower. It's like they know that this feeling is not a feeling that they want to sit in. They feel rejected. So they have to do something or else they can lose all hope of working with you, and they understand that that's what they want. They want to work with you in this connection and collaborate, so they feel rejected, okay? So in the extended for this pile, I will be looking at, you know, will this person be coming forward? Are they going to apologize? What's their next move, their next action here in this connection? Yeah, and see what their next action is going to be, or as far as I can see into it. Okay, so if you are interested in the extended, that will be available. I will put that in the timestamp and in the in the description box and in the pinned comment below the timestamp, so you can go directly to the extended. All right, and this is all I have for you guys. If you feel like this was your energy, not your person's, then you might want to go check out another pile to see if your person's there. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 3. You picked the Notoria Tarot in Light tarot deck. Let us take a look at the no contact situation you got going on with this person. So it could be no contact or limited contact. I did issue a trigger warning here for this reading. Sorry, those don't belong. If you are not in the mood here to hear what's going on, the truth of this, it might not be the best time to listen to this reading, because I do intend on communicating what it is that I see here, and it could be hurtful, okay? So only listen if you are in the right mind space, and this could certainly be your own energy, okay? If that's the case, then your person could be elsewhere, so use your intuition. I will ask that spirits provide a clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Thank you, spirits, and thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. Thank you so much. Now, there will be an extended if you're resonating with this in regards to, will this person be back? Like, what is their next move? Do they intend on coming back? And unless this reading goes in a different direction, we might change it, but that's what my intention is. So let us see what's going on with pile number 3's person in this period of no contact to limited contact. What is going on with this person, their thoughts, their feelings? What is going on, Spirit? Thank you so much. All right, so we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. These cards aren't the easiest to read. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the Lovers. And we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, why is the Four of Cups in reverse here, Spirit? We have the Justice in the upright. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Magician in the reverse. Why is the Lovers here, Spirit? We have the Six of Wands in reverse, and that's clarified by the Ace of Wands. No, I'm so sorry, the Ten of Wands. I just want to make sure that that is a 6. Yes, okay, Six of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Ten of Wands. And finally, why is this Three of Wands here in reverse? We have the Five of Swords. Okay, this is kind of going to be challenging for me to read. We have Judgment, because these cards are, there's lots of symbols and things here that's really distracting me from the tarot message. Before I get into that, though, I'm going to pull some oracles. Let's pull some oracles here. We got the Gallery of Those Who Came Before with card 24. I feel one more here. For pile number 3, Spirits, how is their person of no contact feeling, thinking, what's going on with this person right here, right now, in this time frame? We have In Between Worlds. This came out for pile 3, or sorry, pile 2, and then we have the Hold. Card 32. What is going on with pile 3's person? We have 4 with Rebellious Heart. Think for yourself. Okay. And one of these. The Fates. This came out for pile 1. Interesting. 17. Okay. Let me slide them over so that they're not totally shoved here in the corner. Okay. Just give me a little bit, okay? I'm going to tap into this energy. Okay. So something definitely didn't work out in this connection. So how this person feels, the person I'm tapped into, it's like they feel like they didn't win, didn't get what they wanted in this connection. And they feel like crap about it. But I feel like this person is understanding that what it was that they wanted to manifest with you here, you know, never happened here. And it could be because of their own sort of rebellious type energy or something here about this person. I do feel a heavy ego, okay, because I do feel like this person was ego driven in this connection. Maybe they were more concerned with how they'd appear. Other things were more important, like perceptions and ego things. And maybe this person played a lot of games in some way, is kind of what I feel. But I feel like you either said no more or you pulled away your energy completely from this person is what I see. And so I feel like this person's having a wake-up call here with the Judgment. And they're like, okay, how can I bring back balance here in a connection where I sort of was the reason there was a problem here? Although I feel like this person is still in a little bit of in denial here, but they're hanging on to you and wanting to hang on to you. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like this person doesn't want to let go. And I feel like this person understands that they hurt you. And I feel like there's an energy here of yours coming through as the Queen of Cups, of someone who is caring, loving, kind, compassionate, who's been there expressing emotions, giving of emotions until you couldn't no more. So I feel like something broke here. And I feel like something broke in regards to how you were, wanting to show up here because of how this person was engaging. So it's like this person's like, I no longer want to, this person I'm reading is saying, I no longer want to show up the way that I have because it's caused pain to pile number 3. And I didn't do or pursue what it was that I was supposed to kind of be doing here. And so it's caused nothing but pain to me. It's caused nothing but pain to pile number 3. I didn't manifest what I wanted. Things didn't work out. In fact, we ended up in bad terms in some way here. And I ended up risking and losing the love that was being given to me and the generosity and the kindness and the compassion from pile number 3 because of my own sort of inability to choose this connection. There's an understanding of this being a very destined, fated connection with the lovers and the fates. So this person understands the significance, the impact of having to choose this connection. And at that same time, they didn't do that. So there's like a huge epiphany, realization that they were not choosing this connection, that they got in the way of the growth of this connection, that there was an ability here to expand, to have a future, to choose to have a future, to go down this path. Okay, but I think this person was self-sabotaging, was causing conflict. Okay, 5 of Swords is conflict. Nobody wins. So I feel like this person feels nobody won. But I feel like this person is kind of in a clingy type energy, hanging on to you. And it could very well be because you are in a reverse Queen of Cups here. So, sorry, I got to scratch my back with my pointer because it's so itchy. Howie. Okay. Yes, where was I? Okay. Sorry. So this clinginess, I feel, is probably not going to last very long. Obviously, I mean, if you start being compassionate, kind, caring again to this person, they're just going to kind of rinse and repeat, I feel, here, because there isn't really lessons learned so much here. There's just an understanding that, my pile number 3 is no longer being how they were, and I no longer was able to manifest something that I knew was supposed to be destined here. So I want to hang on to my pile number 3. Okay, I understand there's something significant here, but I'm still not reflective enough, in depth enough to understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. I just know that I stunted some sort of future potential here with this person. So because I was being rebellious in some way, or because I was choosing other things here that was more, I don't know, I was gonna say looking better, but it was like making themselves look better. Like, again, it's like this perception, or how I appear to other people, or other things are more important, or the perception of this fake story I'm keeping up is more important in some way, rather than the truth and me following some sort of destined path here with the pile number 3. So I feel like this person is in between worlds in some way, because that clingy desperation of like losing you is kind of their driver right now in the state that they're in with this no separation. So either, actually there's no either here. I'm going to go with this because it's more predominant. I feel like this separation is kind of fresh. Okay. Because I don't feel like this is someone here who is losing hope because it's been so long and blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like this is like not enough time for someone to reflect. This is not enough time for someone to understand their skin in the game. Not enough time for someone to understand what they could do to make things better. Not enough time for this person to really hold themselves accountable, to reflect on how they've showed up. This is like somebody who's like, I don't want to lose my pile person, okay? Because it's something that's, that happened here that I'm still not fully taking full accountability for here. But like comparing, I don't know, like I'm getting a lot of perception from here, but they're comparing this to something, or I feel like this is a cyclical thing that might happen with this person, is what I feel. And so I feel like what I'm getting from this card is Spirit is kind of like a little bit of a warning here. to you, if you are resonating as with this pile and you being the Queen of Cups. That maybe you pull away and then this person's like, I'm sorry, they're clingy, they want to show you love, which I feel they love you, okay, but I feel like this is an attachment type love, and then you maybe become, again, giving, loving, caring, and then this person goes through the same cycle and starts to do the exact same things again, prioritizing other people or perceptions and sticking to things that don't matter and kind of being rebellious here and not choosing this connection, not expanding growth in this connection. So although there is a judgment, it's like after judgment, it's like they can either conclude a cycle with the world and put old behaviors aside from them because they learned through karma, through experience and wisdom, or they could sit in judgment and look at something and then all of a sudden kind of have more of a desperation and repeat a cycle is kind of what I feel here. Because it's like you pull away and now all of a sudden it's like I want to do whatever I can in this moment to get my Queen of Cups back in the upright. But it doesn't mean that in the moment is something that's long-term or that's fully understood or that I can detach from another energy that needs to go away in order for there to be full healing or progress in the right direction. Okay, so we're going to pull a deeper layer here for this pile to see if we can see some more about how pile number 3's person is kind of feeling here or what they're going through in this period of no contact. So Spirit, thank you so much for this message. For pile number 3, this person I tapped into, can we get a deeper layer here, some more clarity in regards to what's going on with this person in this period of limited to no contact? How are they feeling? What are their thoughts? What sort of information is pile number 3 needing to know about this separation exactly? I'm going to start to put these out. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's this fates. That's that cyclical thing also that I was feeling. That's also, I want to get things back on track. Okay, so I think the intent is there. They want to make things better, but I mean, is this just a repetitive sort of energy here? Action. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse, the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, a whole bunch of barf cards. Let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Sun in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. I'm going to move this here. The Lovers coming out again. And this is in reverse this time. I think it was upright in the last spread. We have the 4 of Wands. 2 more cards. I think what I'm going to do, since we already know of these, is we're going to shove them over here and we're going to move this over. So, because I do feel these go on the end. We have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, lots of cards here, so just give me a little bit. I'm going to read the signs. So those of you guys who need the zodiac here, we have Leo energy and we have Gemini. And we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and then some Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? So just give me a bit. I don't know if I said the Ace of Wands. This is the 10 of Wands in reverse. I think I said Ace. This is 10 of Wands in reverse coming out again because this came out, clarifying that I believe it was the Queen. No, I don't know what it clarified, but it was in your last spread. Okay, so this is very long. I'll get there when I get there, but what I feel is happening here. So it's exactly as I was picking up. this person is wanting things to get better. Okay, so I think the intention's like, yeah, I want to get with my pile 3. Okay, but at what cost? Because is there skin in the game to look at self to make changes? And right now what I'm seeing here is like, this person is unable to offer you anything different, to ground something of value, to solidify something here with this Ace of Pentacles, have a new beginning in a practical, solid way. They're going to have to choose this. They haven't chose this. They're just understanding that they want to be with you. So it's like this person is kind of still wishy-washy and still hasn't made that final decision to choose this, but they know that they need to give to this connection, that they need to get balance in this connection, because it has been lopsided. I feel this person hasn't prioritized you, hasn't solidified something, hasn't made an offer in some way. And so I feel like you've been there offering, and so it's been imbalanced. So they know, I gotta find balance here, I need to step forward, but that would require me being completely open and honest and upfront with my emotions. Okay, and I feel like this person has not yet been able to do this. Okay, and so I feel like in order to do this, this person needs to sit with themselves to get very clear and certain, because I feel like they understand how they feel, but it's like they haven't brought it out into the open here with the Sun in reverse. It's like it's always been there. They love you. I feel they have feelings for you, but it's like, why is it then that it can't be out in the open? So this kind of seems to me like someone who might be hiding this connection. It's kind of what I feel, like keeping it on the lowdown. Like maybe they're not making things public here, and so they don't want people to know about this connection in some way, so it's not coming out, so how can it be balanced if you're always in the shadows? So it's like it's not an equal give and take. It's not two people coming together giving each other equally and reciprocating these emotions. And so yeah, I feel like this person is needing to drop whatever guard here that they have or against something. But look how they're hanging on to this mirror. I feel like this person is really like, what are people going to think? How am I going to look? Like, perception is everything. Like, so they're keeping you as a secret. Okay, and I don't know why that's coming through quite strong here. I do feel I've read this for this energy before. But now that part is coming through strong. It's like appearances, or maybe how will I look if I commit to this person here and make things official. So it's like they know that, something's come to a head, that they can't continue in the same way that they have. And so I feel like this person does need time to reflect. Okay, the mirror here, the Four of Swords, which is all about reflection, but it's like time to heal and actually really reflect, not just say, I miss my person now, and then do the same thing. Because I feel like Spirit's really showing there being a repeat pattern here that could happen again, especially if you suddenly start missing your person and then you just kind of repeat the same thing again, which could very likely happen. So it's like Spirit is really emphasizing here, there's a need to choose this connection, and choosing it is making it visible, shining the light here and bringing the awareness out in the open what this connection is. By choosing this connection, by choosing and saying like, you're my person, or that this connection is, real, valid in some way. And the Four of Wands is about coming together. This is, a milestone in a connection, which is coming together, like making things official here in some way. This is also the marriage card. Okay, this is also my 1111, which is twin flames, which you could be resonating with this soul sort of connection with the Wheel of Fortune and the fates. Okay, so this could certainly be a very tough connection. Now, for some of you guys, I am picking up, it could be that it's either same sex, maybe there's an age difference here, or maybe you're just not this person's type or culture or something, even though I don't see the Hierophant. But there's something maybe taboo about this connection, or something just, maybe it's not even taboo, but this person just has some sort of concern about perception in some way, right? So I don't know, but Spirit's like saying like something needs to come out in the open in order for this person to actually choose you. Like, although they might choose you, it might just be cyclical thing of saying, yeah, I want to hang on to you, but it's like, well, hang on to me and what? Like, hang on to me and make something public and actually, and it's not about being public so much as it is bringing balance in a connection that is at a whack, that maybe you're in shadows of this person here, or not able to be visible, because I feel like you are a beautiful grounded energy here, and I do feel like this person sees you as someone as the complete package here with the Queen of Pentacles. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, mother energy, someone who is very capable, who is, you know, the type of energy that can do it all on their own here, who doesn't need another person here. And so I feel like this person is very, with this King of Wands in reverse, it's like ego is kind of everything. Perception is everything. And I feel like this person almost feels like, I don't know, like they'd lose confidence or they'd be embarrassed in some way of something here. Okay, with this King of Wands in reverse, it's like incapable of pulling something off. So that is very hurtful, I know, and very challenging here to see. But I feel like this person is missing what it takes here to do the right thing in what they're supposed to be doing. And they could very well be very thinking for self here. So we have passion. Yeah, that's the King of Wands energy. That's all of these wands that I see here. Passion. So how is pile number 3's person feeling? How are they feeling? Can we get some more clarity here, some more information for pile number 3 in regards to how their person is feeling right here, right now, during this period of separation? Anger in reverse. Lots of red. So lots of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Growth, earth energy. That was that Queen of Pentacles energy. And we have isolation in reverse. And these two. We have flow in reverse and rejection. Okay, so I think maybe there was definitely like a blow up of sorts, because I mean there was a separation, so something happened. I don't feel as though it was just you guys kind of drifted. I feel something happened to cause the separation, and this person could have been fired up. Okay, so maybe things were said or whatever happened was kind of fired up, but I feel it was short-lived. So they were angry for a period of time, and then now it's like, I really want my pile number 3. Like they love you. They feel they want to hang on to you. There's a lot of passion here. Okay, and so I feel like there's also potential for there to be growth. But I feel like this person is keeping, instead of growing and nurturing this connection, the person is keeping you in some sort of reverse growth thing here by isolating you in some way, by not allowing there to be growth in this connection, coming together balanced as the Two of Cups. It's like there's a position or a role that you've been playing here in this connection. I feel that it hasn't been allowing this person to allow for expansion. Okay, and I feel like there's been a heavy restriction here of being able to show emotions, because the the Knight of Cups is in reverse, and then this flow is giving me heavy like water energy, which is all about emotions, and it's in reverse. So I feel like there's love, there's an understanding, but maybe this person hasn't shown affection towards you. It's like this person can't be affectionate towards you or around you for whatever reason, and maybe they tell you some things, so they might tell you in kind of your secret chambers. Okay, I don't know why I feel I had to say it that way, but I don't know, in the secrecy of this connection, it's one thing, or you understand one thing, but when it comes to the proof in the pudding, the showing of emotions, it's like you're blocked off, this person's removed, there's no expansion. I do feel like this person also feels isolated from you, because you could very well, like I said, pulled your energy. That was the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like, I'm no longer being that compassionate queen, giving and giving to an imbalanced situation here until there's something practical that's being offered, so I know that we can nurture this. So I feel like there's rejection on both sides. And neither of you guys wants to stay in this state. I mean, who would want to? But I feel like Spirit is saying there's a need to reject what isn't right in this connection, unless this person comes through proper. Okay, then there's a need to continuously reject how they're showing up, because just because they miss you, or just because there's passion, or just because they understand they want to be with you, it's like, well, excuse me, there needs to be a real reflection of what they can do differently here. Okay, so what are we going to look at? Well, we're going to do an extended reading here to see what's this person's next move. Are they coming back? And take a look at that. So that will be an extended, what they intend on doing and what they will be doing here, as far as I can see. So if you're interested and you resonated with this, the extended will be available. The link is in the pinned comment and in the description box underneath the timestamps. It'll take you directly there. And that's what we'll look at for this pile. All right. But I do want to hammer home here the message from Spirit. If you are leaving, although it might be very difficult to do, because I know maybe at first we're angry, and then all of a sudden we remove our energy, and then all of a sudden we come back and repeat some sort of cycle, that Spirit wants you to know that unless this person is really dealing with what they're needing to deal with. Some sort of promise of saying, okay, I need to make this public, or I need to no longer be more concerned with other people or something here that I'm letting get in the way, then it's going to keep repeating itself. And that you need to remain in your boundaries. Okay? So this is what I have, pile number 3. I hope this helped you. I will see you soon. Love you very much. Bye-bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile 4. You picked the Crow Tarot. We're looking at your connection, the connection you came here about, in a period of no contact or limited contact. Okay, so it doesn't have to be 0 contact. It could just be you haven't talked to this person as openly maybe as you have in the past, or just it's very, very restricted in some way. Okay, so I do want to issue a trigger warning that I do intend on communicating what I see here. So if you're not in the mood to hear some sort of truth here, you might want to come back. All right, because I do intend on delivering exactly what I see. I mean, I always do, but I don't always issue a trigger warning unless there is a pile that happens to be very triggering. Then I get called to sort of issue that, okay? But it's up to you, and do not take any messages that don't resonate. Of course, if it sounds like a big surprise, then it's most likely not your reading, because these readings are just confirming intuition. Okay, so when you say, I didn't know that, it's like, well, then that's most likely not your pile, because I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Okay, so if this is your energy, then your person could be elsewhere, but we're looking at what's going on here with the other person, okay? The person you came here about in this no contact, right here, right now. What's going on? How are they feeling and thinking? So Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. What's going on with their person in this period of no contact? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? Thank you so much, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile number 4. For allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. All right, so we have the Tower. Now, I don't know which pile it was. I think it was pile 2, and I was being called to tell pile 2 to come to pile 4 before I even did this reading, because that's what Spirit told me. So there might be a tie to 2 and 4. I don't know, okay? So only if you recall. So we have the Tower, we have the 3 of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. I will read them as they come out. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. All right, why is the Tower here, Spirits? We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Cups. Why is this Knight of Wands in reverse? Oh my goodness. Okay. Magician. The 9 of Cups. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The King of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. And I do feel I'm going to need all this space here. The Justice in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I pulled oracles for all the others, but I don't have space here for oracles, so I'm going to do tarot, and then we'll pull some oracles as we kind of, yeah, we'll do it a little different here, okay? If I need another layer of tarot, then maybe we'll do another layer of tarot. If oracle's enough, then we'll just do oracle. Okay, so just give me a minute here to tap into this energy. This is kind of a little bit of a mixed bag here, and I'm not quite sure what I'm picking up so much, but let me get some of the signs out of the way. We have Virgo, Gemini, and we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, so heavy Virgo coming through, and then Libra. So I know this is a no contact reading, so definitely something happens. I can just say something happened, but I feel like the something that's happened here with the Tower is like something that's now caused there to be an upheaval. Okay, something that now has to be dealt with, that has been revealed. So now we kind of need to deal with it, and this is surrounding, I guess, how somebody might have not have invested here. Okay, and someone didn't invest here, and so what's happened is that whatever sort of potential was happening, could have happened here in this connection, I feel didn't necessarily happen. So instead of things flourishing and moving forward, things crumbled and fell apart because someone wasn't putting in the energy here. So how's this person feeling? I feel like this person is looking at this and saying, I want to come forward and offers a cup of love here with the Page of Cups. Okay, it could be the apology card. So I do feel like there's emotions here and wanting to step forward, wanting to manifest something here, wanting to expand, understanding that things didn't expand, that things fell apart, and mostly because someone was potentially being kind of selfish here with this Nine of Cups and this Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, I was thinking about my own, this is me channeling this person, I was thinking about my own emotional satisfaction. And so I was hanging on to my comfort zone. Things here that I might have needed to let go of, that I prioritized in front of this connection because I was unable to step outside of my comfort zone or let go of something. So I was hanging on to something. It was scary for me to let go of something here in order to just allow this connection to move forward. So this person was stuck in some way, but I feel like this person understands that their inability to move with the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. It's like there was a desire to move. There was passion to move. There was an understanding of wanting expansion, wanting a future, wanting to go after it, wanting to manifest it, but being stuck in some way and thinking about their own sort of emotional satisfaction when it came to the thing here that they felt they were unable to detach from. So this is like what I'm really picking up is like somebody who is in a lack mindset that's like, if I have to let go of something here, then I might not have this fulfillment in some way, although what they're hanging on to is the lack of them not getting emotionally fulfilled, because I feel like this got in the way of them getting what would truly make them happy. But they're conditioned to believe that something that they're hanging on to is the thing that's making them happy, but it's the opposite here. Okay, so I feel like this person, this is kind of where it doesn't make so much sense to me here. Like I feel like this person has not brought forward any sort of justice here, and that this connection has been, not balanced because of this person's inability to show up and let go of something else. So they've been held back. Okay, they've been held back in this connection rather than allowing things to flow and move forward. But I feel like this person has been committed. Like it was King of Pentacles. This is commitment. This is solid energy. This is someone who is grounded, somebody who has sort of investment. So, but I feel like this person didn't put forward energy, or they gave up before they even were allowed to expand. But yet they've been sort of, I don't know, consistent here in some way, or they have a very solid type energy. I feel a lot of love. So this is all about self-love with the Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, and giving one's self-love. I feel like this person has an overflowing cup of love that they want to share here with you, but I feel like this person has not been yet able to offer what they're supposed to. So I don't know, like, is this person consistently sort of there? I feel, but I feel like this person has not been able to offer something of value, something official. I feel like something hasn't been officially given, hasn't been officially stated. They haven't brought justice to this connection until they can verify and solidify something here. So this is also the karma card. So I feel like this person understands there's some sort of karma here that they're needing to straighten out, that they haven't even given a chance to this connection. And this caused sort of the demise of it, or at least a revelation, a realization that maybe they were hanging on to something too tightly, and that it I don't know, like I feel like this person has been really wrapped up in seeing the loss of, if they were to let go, what they would lose out on. So it's been kind of the driver here, although I do feel like this person feels very into you, very passionate about you, and I do feel there's love here as well, very attracted to you. Okay, so I don't get a full picture here, so I am going to pull another layer, but I'm going to pull some oracles as well, and hopefully we don't need as much tarot to take up so much space here. We'll ask Spirit, can we get a deeper layer here? The energy I was picking up for Pile 4's person. What's going on with Pile 4's person in this period of no contact? Can we get some more clarity? What does Pile 4 need to know about this period of no contact with their person? Spirit, clear and concise message. Thank you very much. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles coming out yet again. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Ace of Swords. We've pretty much seen the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and now we're seeing the Ace of Swords. We have not seen the Ace of Pentacles yet. It's all a new beginning. I feel like this person wants a whole new beginning here for themselves. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. The King and the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, divine counterparts. And there we go with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. That's pretty powerful. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune. And I don't read in reverse. And look, we have the 6 of Wands under that. Okay, I think this is going to be a beautiful reading. I think. Let's see. Let's pull some oracles. Spirit, clear and concise message. The separation between Pile 4 and their person. What do they need to know? How is Pile 4's person feeling, thinking? What's going on here with their person? We have 58, afraid of the attic. 58. Let's pull one more of these. We have make it look like the night. 53. Pull one of these. Pile number 4's person. How are they feeling? What's going on in this period of no contact with this person? We have 34, divinely connected heart. Meet your karma. That's what this wheel is. Meet your karma. Oh my goodness. I do feel one more of these. We have 22, cautious heart. Have enough wisdom to get back up. Oh my goodness. Okay. And one of these. By the book. One more. I'm sorry. One more. To the sea. Yeah. Okay. Let's put that like so. Okay. The Tower has shooken this person up because I feel like the Tower is kind of inwards about self here. So what's going on with this person? I feel like they're actually understanding something about themselves that they have not always been showing up here in way of effort, in way of offering something of a value. And so I feel like it's been very difficult for this person, you know, and it's been difficult for this person not to walk in a truth that they know. And I feel like this person wants a change in all areas of their life here with all the aces we're seeing. Swords, Wands, Pentacles, Cups. It's like emotional new beginning in a practical way, following some sort of truth. They're passionate about you. I feel there's love here. So I feel like this person has to kind of start over. So maybe this person was in another connection. Okay. Or at least they were very closed off in the heart space. And maybe this person has not been able to get into connection. There's been some sort of block here, I feel. Okay, so it could be, again, like I said, they experienced sadness and pain in another connection, so they were very blocked off, or just disregarded connection as a whole. And so I feel like in order to do this, there's like a whole bunch of things here that needs to get reviewed in way of what this person's hanging on to, which is maybe a lifestyle, maybe where they live, how they live. I see the King and the Queen of Pentacles. This is, married couples. This is the father and mother energy, okay? This is commitment. So I feel like something has come to head. This person has felt very burdened by their own sort of inability to do something that they feel is in truth. So what I feel has happened is that I think the tower has happened, that this person has hit their limits, that this person understands that they haven't been honest, that they have not offered something, and that you are worthy of this offering, and that you're most likely suffering some sort of heartache here, and it hurts this person as well. So both of you guys are experiencing heartache, how this person sees it, because of their own inability to offer something that's going to plant to stability. So this person understands something very destined about this connection. There's also something very karmic here in regards to what it was that they're having to learn, which is what sort of was going on in their own life, something they were hanging on to, something they were unable to detach from. Like I said, it's moving out of comfort zone as well. So they're too afraid to look within themselves, to look at the shadow parts of themselves that might hurt them when they peel back the layers of saying, I have to detach from things that aren't aligned with my highest truth, that aren't aligned with my karma, that aren't allowing me to spin forward towards what I'm supposed to for the future, for this new beginning. And it's caused me nothing but pain. I haven't allowed this to happen. So I do feel this person wants success. I feel like this person wants to be victorious here. I feel like this person has let their ego get in the way of doing what they felt they probably should have been doing, and it caused a lot of pain, and it's caused this separation, because that's what this Three of Swords is. So this is someone's words, actions, intentions have caused pain. Okay, this is missing another, being very separated from someone we love. And so I feel like this person's only sort of game plan that they feel they need to do here because of the Tower now is investigate their emotions, to go to see, to go kind of towards the truth, which I feel they might have been trying to avoid. Going to see, going to the attic, like looking at their emotions, like really going out there and navigating through this, you know, what does it look like, and being honest about it, because I feel this person feared doing this. And this is why we had the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like giving up before they got started, not exploring this connection, not exploring their emotions, not allowing themselves to go to see, not going to the attic, very afraid. Although we don't see the moon, I feel like the fear here was, what did they have to let go of? Okay, and heart chakra blocks I felt here. And so with this, have enough wisdom to get back up, I do feel like if they experience pain in another connection, it's been very challenging for them to get into another one. And I also feel like this person might have experienced, it didn't necessarily have to be another connection, could be in their, how they view connection as a whole. Like maybe everyone they know has got divorced. Maybe they come from a divorced, split home here, where it's like, this person doesn't see there being, or couldn't see there being, you know, I don't know, like an opportunity for there to be healing in heart, enough wisdom to know that you can get back up from trials and tribulations here. So I feel like your person was, I don't know, like cultured to believe something, or they believed in something. Here I see 11. 11 to me is twin flames. So it could be resonating for you guys with the number 11, ascended master's number. But I feel like, I don't know, like, I'm getting a very solid family person, okay? I feel like this person is traditional. I feel like this person is a family person. I feel like maybe this person has to let go of some sort of family ideology or tradition or structure that they're still kind of tied in. So maybe it's like their family expects something of them, or they expect something of themselves that would line up to what their family would expect from them. So I feel like it's hard for this person to let go of that and make themselves open to this connection. Although they're karmically tied to this connection, there is a contract here, I feel. And there's pain here that this person feels they've caused themselves and to you by not aligning to truth. So it's like these two contradictory things. And I feel like the contradictory thing is that the tower that's falling is them believing a truth in some sort of traditional thing. It's like, obviously, you know, people who have high family values and traditions and all this, they believe it to be some sort of universal truth of the be-all, end-all, and having to walk. But it's like, that's part of the karma lesson here. It's like they meet their counterpart here, and there's a need for some sort of new beginning, which is in truth here, which is very much aligned with what they're supposed to be doing, and they deny or say, well, this is true for me, but is it? Is that why we experience a tower? Is this bringing emotional fulfillment, or is this walking in the footsteps of something that we thought we had to be, right? So this person has to explore this within themselves, and it's painful because they were hanging on to some sort of structure here. And so would make it look like the Knight, I feel like they were telling themselves, they were believing an untruth for a long time. You know, I don't know, like I have to do XYZ in order to be fulfilling some sort of family thing that I need to do, or there's an expectation of me. So it's like fulfilling a role that you feel you're playing, not you, but this person. But when the truth of the reality is that you're not playing a role, you're needing to step into some authentic way of being here that is in your greatest truth. And in order to do this, it needs to be solidified and grounded. And you have to come forward here and plant the seed to make something happen here. Otherwise, it gets stunted, and this future gets stunted, and nothing happens, and there's a separation. Because we're too afraid to look at this and say, could I possibly be not right about my understanding of my role in my family, in my society, in my community? Okay, because I feel like something is about their community, their family, their structure, their setup that they thought was true, that came kind of crumbling down, or that that contradicts this connection in some way, or that they have to realize in order for them to make themselves available to this connection. Yeah, this is about being in the public eye. It's like, how will I appear to my community, my family? As I feel like this person is kind of concerned with the visibility here of how they engage. So they haven't moved forward. They haven't offered this pentacle. They haven't solidified something. But I feel like this person is a commitment type person, is a family type person. So I don't know, like, do they have a family already? 9 of Wands in reverse. That's that giving up energy. So I feel they gave up on this connection at one point in time. Okay, and maybe this is why there's an ending, because this person hasn't stepped forward. So let's see some of these oracles, how they're feeling. And then we're going to go into the extended to see, like, what is this person planning on doing? You know, are they planning on coming back? What's their next move? We'll look at that in the extended. If you're resonating, that will be available in the pinned comment and in the description box beneath the timestamp. We have strength, surrender in reverse. I was going to say strength. So surrender. Yeah, that's exactly this. This is surrender, okay? The 10 of Wands in reverse. It's like, I can't no more. It's too heavy for me to carry, to pretend something. I can't no more be in an untruth. I can no longer be in a state of suffering and separation. I have to surrender here. And maybe this person's had a very hard time surrendering, because that's the 4 of Pentacles also in reverse. It's like a need to surrender, to let go, to not hang on to something. Disruption. It's caused disruption, this mindset, this inability to allow the wheel to move forward, to allow there to be commitment, and then faith. I feel there is something, you know, about this person. It might be spiritual, religious. I do feel like there is something here about religion, but it could be their cultural belief in how they have to be. So it could be maybe you guys are of different faiths. But I do feel like there is something here that your person understands there to be a hope here of a future potential in this connection, to keep the faith sort of alive here, that things will progress, that things will get better. Sorry, I need some tea. That, however, it was disrupted, that eventually things will, I don't know, be undisrupted in some way. The faith is giving me that Wheel of Fortune type movement here. So I don't know, it's been a process, and this person's having to deal with some sort of cycle in their life, something they need to surrender on their end, that they're having a tough time doing. But I feel they see it now, and they see it as it's caused a disruption here in this connection. And divinely connected hearts and cautious hearts, those are like two polar opposite things. It's like, again, getting that they have to be a certain way, or feel they have to be a certain way, that lined up with this cautious heart, but then they also feel inside that they're connected to you, that there's some fated thing here, that karmic thing here that they're supposed to be experiencing. So, which is true, right? Because once they acknowledge something as not being true, they have to surrender it, and that's a lot of pain. So I feel like this pain is kind of a double pain, or a triple pain, I should say. Sorry, I don't know, I'm getting a dry throat. And the triple pain here is they feel they've caused you pain. And I feel like you most likely have suffered in this connection, but this is coming from their perspective. They feel like you're pained because of their action. They feel like they're pained because they're separated from you or not able to show you how they feel or support this connection, to be committed to you, to be your counterpart. And they feel pain knowing that there's something they're going to have to deal with and surrender on their end. And there goes my email confirming what I was about to say, which is surrender on their end in order for there to be a coming together. I feel like this person is not going to give up. I feel like this person wants to make things happen here. I think they're wanting to navigate what they need to navigate in order to get to the bottom of the truth. I feel truth is important to this person. I feel like they've hit a wall of going down an untruth, or hit a wall of being untruthful to themselves, or thinking that they were following a truth and then realizing it hasn't been all along, has been painful. I think they've been unclear about this connection because of the fact that this other interference is kind of getting in the way with the disruption, and the sword of truth in reverse is like unclear, uncertain, not engaged in moving forward. And I don't know, I feel like there might be people on this person's back, to be honest. I'm feeling that from this and this. Like, maybe they have very heavy pressures here from their family or society or their public community. But I don't feel like this person's going to let it get in the way. And I feel what got in the way is them pretending, or them kind of trying to navigate through this without detaching from something to a certain point. And I think the point is now, because the Tower and the Ten of Wands, the point is now where they can no longer pretend. The point is now where they have to come forward with an offer. The point is now where the new beginning in all aspects of their life have to kind of take place if they want to do what they need to do here with the karma, the Wheel of Fortune, the divine counterparts, all the aces, all 4 aces, manifesting a new beginning. Okay, so this is what I see here for you guys. Pile number 4. Like I said, if you're resonating, there will be an extended. We'll look at what this person's next move is. Are they going to come back? What are they going to say? What are they going to do? And I love you very much. I hope this resonated for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will be pulling at random next year from the comment section, people who are subscribed and liking my videos, to get a free private reading. All right, so all you got to do is like, subscribe, and comment on any reading or any video, and you will be in the running for that free private reading. All right, I will see you soon. Bye.